Hello, thanks for joining me again. This is another How to Draw Stuff with me, Calvin Ennis. I'm going to show you today how to draw a cartoon elephant. The elephant we're going to do today is kind of this really kind of cute baby elephant that's sort of like sat down and yeah. So here we go. Right, to begin with, you need to start off with the head. And the head, we want to be going for a kind of a squashed square. So it's a little bit narrower at the top, a little bit wider at the bottom, and it's sort of being rounded. Okay, so it's not kind of, we don't have the really sort of harsh edges on it. Now, from under here, we're going to do our trunk, really. We're going to come back and do a little bit more detail on that in a minute, but just curving up off to the side, and then back here we need our ears. Our ear is that kind of shape. And again, it's a relatively simple shape with a little wobble on the bottom. We're not going to add too much detail just yet, we're going to come and do that in a second. And our eye is going to be there, so a little oval near the front of the head. Now coming from the back here, let's go nice big bum for our elephant's body. And from the back here, we're going to draw our elephant's back leg. Again, no real detail just yet. Now we need the first of the front legs. The front leg comes in like this, and then our elephant's chest actually comes in here. Okay, so we want to lose this line a little bit, and this line lets us do our other leg, the front leg that's hidden behind a little bit. Now we just need to see a little bit of this other foot sticking forwards at the back there, and we're starting to get our elephant shape. Back here, little kind of S shape. We're going to have our tail, and at the end of the tail do a water droplet, and that's going to be kind of the little border fluff at the end of the tail. And that's most of the kind of guidelines that you need for then sketching this guy in a little bit more detail. So let's come down here and start going in over some of these lines in a bit more detail. So the end of the trunk kind of comes out in this little top of a love heart sort of shape. The trunk comes in down there. Let's just get him a little mouth, a little tongue in there. There's the bottom of the head. Now on the top of the head here, let's just add a little tuft of hair. Now our ear, using this as a guideline, come along the top, down the bottom, do the wobbly bit along the bottom, come all the way up, and then curve it in a little bit. We don't want to be joining up to here, because then it's going to look like your ear's just sort of stuck onto your elephant. You want it to be have a little gap up here, so it looks like the ear's kind of growing from the elephant. And here's the eye. Let's just curve around there and add in some big pupils. So this guy's going to be nice and wide-eyed, kind of cute looking elephant there. Now on the top of the trunk, it's pointing inwards towards the face. Just 1, 2, 3. Okay, really nice and simple. And this bit here we would lose. This is just a guideline. So we're not going to go over this. We're going to follow the back down here, along the bottom leg, then in again. Now on this leg, we want to show the bottom of the foot really. So just curve it in there, and all of a sudden that bottom leg has a little bit of depth to it. Now before we go over this a bit darker, we're just going to put 1, 2, 3 little toenails on. Go across there. This front leg coming in, and we're going to put 1, 2, 3 little toenails on again, and come up here. Let's get that chest in there, this leg down here. Now you're not going to be able to see all 3 toenails, so let's just put 1 and a bit. This back leg we want to do the same as this, so if you look there, that suddenly gives it that depth. And we're going to put in 1, 2, you can't see the 3rd toenail, so that's absolutely fine. Now the tail, we want this ever so slightly thicker where it joins onto your elephant's bum, and then it's getting thinner as it goes out. So not massively thick, but just a little bit thicker there, look. It's getting thinner towards the end, and then using that water droplet we drew for the hair at the end, you can just add the end of the tail on there. Now let's just shade the bottom of the feet slightly, and also this leg that's tucked in under there, a little bit of shading on there, and also a little bit under there, just where the ear is kind of overhanging. And there he is. Just put a little friendly bee up there for your elephant to watch. And we can put in a little bit of shading underneath, just so your character's not floating in midair. So they are sat on the ground there. And there you go. You've got your cute cartoon elephant in a few very simple steps. So as usual, have fun with this one. I'd love to see what you guys come up with. I'd love to see your elephant drawings, so keep sending them in. And I will see you all again next time.